guys and gals, and everybody here from Drakewing Gaming, and Sunny Mountains Wood of the Gaming Dragon. Today I'm coming back at you and let's play episode of Roads Yet Traveled, Merrick's Path. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump right back into it, shall we? Alarm chain, you are up, and let's go! Simply nodding, I head for the door and make my way outside. It doesn't take long for a certain disgruntled and crimson-clad figure to peek one of the corners, only perking up as he notices me waiting outside. Straightening his stance, he walks over to me with a confused look on his muzzle. Doc kick you out? Something like that. Scan showed I had a bunch of alien worms inside me. Super dangerous. He just wanted to make sure he didn't get infected. You should run if you want to stay safe. Uh-huh. So what, did he get tired of you or something? Nah, I just couldn't stay in that room any longer. Figured I'd wait out here in the fresh air. Yeah, I can't blame you. Well, you ready to go, or...? Yeah. Kicking off the wall, I follow behind him, taking our familiar route back to the suite. So, what did you even do in there? I tried to read over some of what Doc sent me, but it was a bit above my pay grade. Honestly, all I did was lay down for a few marks and get irradiated by some strange machines. Oh, like x-rays and shit? Pretty much. Why? Just curious is all. He's tried to explain some of the shit he does to me before, but I could never really understand it. I had a bunch of that shit done to me when I got this. He gestures to his eye. But, I think they were also checking for, like, shrapnel and shit. Void, I still probably have some metal in me somewhere. Besides your eye? Well, yeah, I mean, I've got... He cuts himself off and turns away with a pout. I try and lean out in front of him to see what he's doing, but he notices me and turns back. I mean, I've got a neural, ain't I? I thought those were, like, really tiny. Still metal. I guess. We walk a hallway or two before either of us speak up again. Well, you already know my day was boring. What'd you do all day? I thought I told you. Suck no shit. Still trying to get that all set up. I thought you couldn't do much until they arrived. Well, sure, try telling that to the captain, because that's not how he sees it. How she sees it. So I gotta double check all the schedules and security checkpoints. Same shit I'd do anyways. But now it's fun because there's extra pressure. Yeah, mostly spent the day filling out reports and making calls. Heard from Tio, though, after she picked you up. You did? About what? Just that you were alive, mainly. Why? No reason. He's clearly suspicious, but he drops it as we walk down the halls. So, are you off tomorrow, or are we going to have to wait and see if you can take time off before Soknos gets here? Might have to wait and see. Now that it's clear the captain is keeping an eye on things, I might only have a small window for, whatever it is we're gonna do. You still haven't figured it out? I was a bit busy today, Kit. Anyways, I still want to ask Doc if it's alright to take you. Texted him, but he said he had to ask Peter about it, whoever that is. That's his assistant, short guy, kind of bossy. It's like, coffee time. Oh shit, I think I've met him actually. I guess I'll reach out tomorrow, see what he says. It'll probably be fine. Okay, if you say so. Shush you. He scoffs as he pats my back. Arriving at our room, he heads into the bathroom to change while I stretch out on my bed. I'm not really sure what we're going to do for the rest of the night. I think it's only the 25th mark or something. Still a bit early to try and sleep. I don't suppose he's in any mood to read me any more reports. I guess we'll figure it out when he's done changing. Stepping out, he hangs up his jacket and squares away his boots before lounging in his chair. He's kicked his feet up and is checking something on his monitor. Wistfully unaware, I'm staring at his frankly lax display. He grumbles to himself, working tirelessly at whatever it is he's doing before leaning back. His chair folds back until his head is almost eye level with my own, and a cold blue eye comes into focus. Comfy? I was. Am I interrupting? I could always go, what do you want? Why do you think I want something? I'm bored. It's too early to sleep. Well, entertain yourself. Ain't you got a book or something? Merrick. Fine. Give me a tick. He wipes his monitor away and gets up. A confused look on his muzzle as he looks around. I don't know. What do you want to do, kid? I don't entertain guests often. I'm aware. Slips out, fortunately under my breath. He scratches his ear as he looks through the cabinets until he notices something on his desk. God, fuck. I mean... Well, I got this, game, but I ain't played it in, a cycle now? Kinda forgot I had it, honestly. He points to a controller and a box on his desk. I figured that was some kind of monitor at this point. I've been stuck here for almost a week now, and you're only now telling me I could have been playing video games this whole time? Video game. Singular. I only have the one. Semantics. Well, you know now. So it's either this or you can try to figure out something better. I roll my eyes but concede I'd much rather play whatever singular game he has than sit alone with my thoughts. Yeah, I'd be down to try it. Run your head into that wall. Excuse me? Ah, fuck, idioms don't translate, right? Go for it? Sorry. Huh. You, don't want to turn? Not really. It was a gift. Never played it as often as is. Okay, can you at least help me get it set up? Can't you... Oh, right, yeah, give it here. Handing it over, he sits back down and moves some of the cords around before switching it on. After what looks like a little trial and error, a screen pops up with a small model of a Carrain holding what looks like a sword and shield. It's pretty low-tech in terms of graphics, but I'll be damned if it isn't charming. Fantasy? I never figured you'd be into that kind of stuff. But what's the title say? Nadir of Light, a corrupted spirit. Ha! Ugh. I said it was a gift, alright? Here, this button will get you started, and I think this one attacks. Second, coffee time. Gals, and we are back. Let's go ahead and jump back into it, shall we? Okay. Simply nodding, I head for the door and make my way outside. Ah, man, did I not properly save? Okay, 1 second. Let's do load and... Oh, there we go. There we go, perfect. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. Let me go to save. Save, there we go. Okay. Alright. I don't remember the controls. Well, I'm sure you can figure it out. Wow, thanks. You sure you don't want to turn? Nah, I'm good, really. I'll be back here finishing up some reports. Try not to need me. Oh, I will. We'll see how long that lasts. Control at the ready. I'm getting hyped to consume my first piece of Carrain media, and a game no less. Booting it up, I can barely navigate the menus, but I think I found my way to a save slot of some kind. Seeing 2 slots taken, noting one with considerably more time logged, I managed to navigate my way to an empty one and create a new save. The game opens with a dramatic cutscene of a landscape ravaged by war, with countless low-poly bodies. There, unfortunately, hasn't been any audible dialogue, and without being able to understand the text, I miss a good amount of the plot. I think I'm some kind of devout knight set out to cleanse some grand evil from the land. Maybe. Now that I can actually play the game, my character seems to be the same as the one on the starting screen. As I jankily wobble about the starting area, I feel a bit self-conscious and slowly turn my head, only to lock eyes with Merrick. You sure you don't want to play, bud? It's distracting is all. The light and sounds and whatnot. I'll just watch, or something, okay? Heh, fine by me. I don't really know what I'm doing anyways, I say as I fumble around with the controls. Merrick nudges towards the edge of his bed, and I move the chair back so we're side by side now. So, tell me about Nadir and his corruption. You're not Nadir. Nadir's the land you're in. You're some unnamed soldier sent to stop the spread of corruption. Wasn't that the intro? The one in Korean? The language I can't read? Right. Yeah, it's something like that. Well, anyways, you're here to fix the lands, but you got corrupted yourself. Hey, I'm just in the beginning area, no spoilers. Huh, it was in the intro. I'm helping you out here. Oh. Neither of us talk for a good 5 minutes as I wander through pop-ups I can't read, slowly getting used to the combat system. It feels kind of like a 3D Zelda game, but maybe a little clunkier? The enemies are sure as void meaner. Merrick notices me getting killed and speaks up. I thought humans had this kind of technology. You sure you know what you're doing? Hey, it's hard, alright. Have you ever beaten this before? Don't think so. I'm not sure you're much better then. Tough words from someone who's about to die again. No, I'm not, I say proudly as an axe promptly clefts me in twain. I'll get him next time. Uh-huh. Merrick duly notes as he rests his head on his arm, a smile slowly creeping along his muzzle. The dim light from the game dances off his short fur as idle thoughts simmer behind his eyes. I find myself almost wanting to reach out and... And what? What would I do? Pet him? Scratch his ear? He's messed with my hair before, but is it the same? No. Surely not. I instead respawn and just keep running my head into that wall. A mark or so passes in abject silence, only interrupted by a few snide remarks from the world's most unhelpful security chief. He still insists on not picking up the controller, but he has at least pointed me in the right direction a few times. I even beat a boss! Just one, though. I found a few others, but they've all hastily turned me into Carrain paste. Merrick says that's normal, and I just hope all Carrain video games aren't this hard, or this violent. There's still plenty to explore, though, and the world itself is quite beautiful for only being rendered in muted tones. I ask if it's based on anything, but he says it's all just fantasy. Another mark or so passes, and I feel myself getting a little drowsy. Yawning, I go to put the controller down, but Marruk, now seemingly more invested than ever, pipes up. You done? Huh? Yeah, I think I might call it here. I gotta figure out what the fuck I'm doing tomorrow if you're gonna be busy all day. Might see if Tia will let me follow her again. She'd probably love that. Doubt she'd ever say no to having another person to pester. But, here, give me the controller. You want to save it, don't you? Oh, yeah, thanks. He grunts and seems to lock in my progress before lingering on the screen for just a bit too long. Those, your saves? Huh? Oh, one of them is. Figure the other, came with the game or something. Never bothered deleting it. So, which was yours? This one. He scrolls up to the one with fewer marks logged, and I hovers over it, before surprisingly loading it up. I recline in his chair, leaning towards him as he half dangles off his bed, and arms to the side holding the controller away from himself, his head resting gently at an uncomfortable angle on his nightstand. He looked very comfy, and yet I've rarely seen him calmer. His character, much more well-equipped than mine, is in a flawless temple of some kind. Light streaked through the windows in a very impressive display. Heh, yeah, I remember why I stopped playing now. Yeah? Yeah. This area fucking sucked. Way too many knights that follow you through the whole place, and the boss is a real bitch. He's got 2 phases. Watch out for that. Spoilers? I mockingly let out in a low tone. For someone who had no interest in playing, he makes no mention of stopping as he walks through the temple adorned with dim golden light. The veneer fades, however, and the world grows darker and more decrepit. Thorns and jagged edges bleed into the architecture as life leaves the land. So, is this the end of the game? There's a very dramatic aura about this place. Yeah? Is that what your literature studies tell you? Fuck off with that. No, this is about halfway, maybe less. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and pause it right there. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon, YouTube memberships if you can. It always helps. Anyway, I love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!